we're about to have some lobster bisque and Indian pudding that doesn't stop.
I got the munchies like a motherfucker. Hold this, baby.
Oh. He seems unusual tonight.
Get richer, ducking all of these haters. Your ladies trying to get with us. Always stack them on paper.
What it do? What it do? First episode here, man. Unusual behavior. And we call this thing here unusual behavior because we not the usual suspects or we not the usual prospects. We do what we want to do. We ain't riding no trends. And today I'm honored. It's a privilege to have one of my brothers, a legend, a guy who I've been respecting for years, admiring for years, here just to campaign and chop it up with me, man. My guy White Chop, man. What's up, Chop?
My brother Pooh Bird. What's good?
How you feeling today, my brother?
Everything is blessed.
Hey, man. Well, once again, I appreciate you coming to sit and kick this thing off with me. I just reached out to him and told him what my endeavors was, and he, no brainer, pulled up, man, just like that. So unusual behavior, man. We act nothing like you guys. So,
nothing like you guys.
That's right. So, man, what's up with you, Slim? Man, I see you still out there getting triple doubles, creating highlights, man, and just doing what you've been doing for 30 plus years, man.
Yes, sir, King. You know, just continuing to try to master my craft and then use basketball as a vehicle, you know, to give back to the community, give back to the youngest, inspire the next generation, inspire, you know, anybody. They don't have to, you know, they could be older, or grandparents, whatever, you know, kids, you know what I'm saying? Absolutely. And you know, players or whatever it is, that if they want to be basketball players or whatever they want to do in life, like just put that work in, master your craft, put in your 10,000 hours. But also it's more important to understand and comprehend it and grow is really the key, because you could be in there and just doing the same shit, or you could still be trying to get better. You know what I'm saying? So whatever you're doing, just give the glory to God and let's get nice. That's what I'm on. That's unusual behavior. That's my unusual behavior.
Well, you know, unusual behavior in Chalk is definitely unusual on that court, man. He's got his own energy out there. But I want to go back to the inspiration part that you talked about because, you know, you were some years in front of me and I grew up watching you. You know what I'm saying? I remember being in the gym with you and DeMar Johnson and Steve and those guys.
Yes, sir.
And I remember, man, you and Pep, the only two guys that I ever seen hit a crossover, act like you wiping your foot and just get somebody up out of there. You and Pep. Yeah, so.
Shake down, Pep, shake Tyson.
Yeah, so that generation definitely inspired us because we was in there looking up to you guys like you, Steve, Joe Forte, Bill.
Yeah, that's right.
You know, Mike Gill and all those guys like that. So the inspiration is there and it's been there and it's still there after all these years. So my question to you, Chalk, is what keeps you going and keeps you playing at a high level in 2026, man?
Well, first of all, I humbly appreciate that, my brother. I appreciate that love, man. You know, what keeps me going is I want to be the best at what I do. So that's what keeps me going. All that other shit ain't nothing. That money come, money go, bitches come, bitches go, all that, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Is important. But, you know what I'm saying? For me, I'm just, my unusual behavior come out. I want to be the motherfucker best in the world, and that's what I want to do, and that's what I'm gonna do. So that's what I work on, and that's what it is with me. So I don't care if you're in the NBA, overseas, in the park. I don't care if you went to college, not, and we outside or wherever we at, and we get to meet. We're gonna see what happens. You know what I'm saying? And that's when I sharpen my sword. I'm not really paying attention to this other shit. I'm sharpening my sword, working on my craft, and just trying to get better. You know, and that's kind of what drives me. I mean, and my children, you know, and everything like that. But, you know, just really just wanting to be the best of what I do.
No question, brother. And you're doing it. You've been doing it at a high level for more than some of these youngins that you cooking out there than they've been alive.
That's a fact.
So I want to touch on the beginning. You know, you've been doing a lot and you've accomplished a lot since the root. So just tell the people where you from and, you know, how you got started playing basketball.
All right. I'm from Tacoma Park, Maryland, right up the street, right here, matter of fact.
Mm-hmm.
So that's where I was born at, you know, so Mo County. And then, you know, you couldn't get no name back in the day. Like, you had to go over there. So
Cross the line.
Yeah, so, like, I got found in the Midnight League. Like, I was in the Midnight League out PG, like, out in Landover at the Midnight League. And that's where they found me at.
Mm-hmm.
And then from there, I went to PG Community College. We was ranked in the nation, #2 in the nation.
Mm-hmm.
From there, started getting like notoriety, started getting scholarships and everything. And then, you know, John Thompson wanted me to go to Georgetown, but I didn't have my grades. So this was after junior college and everything, and I had a year left. And I played in the Kenner League. I had like 40 something. Like against the pros, I was still in college. I started college eligibility. I was playing a pro Kenner. Had like 40 something, like 2 nights in a row. John said, "You coming to Georgetown?" Next day, I'm playing in the summer league with the Tombs on the Georgetown team. Hit the game winner. I'm like, it's up. Like he got me in there meeting Allen Iverson, Kembe, Morning, everybody. I'm thinking it's green. And he's like, "Man, get them transcripts to us." Transcripts was fucked up. So that's why I tell them youngest, man, even if you don't see, you gotta be prepared before it's really, you know, I'm always waiting for the scholarship, waiting all that time, and it finally came, and I'm not even prepared because I don't have the grades to go.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Instead of getting my grades, doing what I need to do, and then still, and that's where the faith comes in. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I tell them youngest, like, do what you need to do and believe in yourself, believe in God. But anyway, long story short, I ain't had grades to go to Georgetown. So this coach I played against at PG at Catonsville, they was #1 in the nation. I cooked their ass for like 34. He gets the job at Bowie State. He's like, "Man, come up Bowie State. I come up here." Boom. I had 1 year left, so I go up Bowie State. First winning season in school history. You know, I had like 40 something in some games. We was cooking everything. We on big newspapers and everything. And then from there, I didn't get the NBA. Same story. Like, "Are you nice, but you know what I mean?" So then that's when the street ball came in.
Right.
You know what I mean? And then from there, I did the and one thing a little while. Just made some tapes and everything. Then won 100,000 on MTV. #1 street ball player in the world. Started going on tours. Now I got into minor league. It took me all that just to get into the minor leagues. So now it's like 04, 05. I'm like finally getting to minor leagues. I go out LA, cooking at every minor league, from the USBL to the ABA to the CBA to the PBL to the it's so TTB, PL. It's so many leagues. I played 23 years of minor league basketball. I've been an all-star like maybe 25 years now, probably. I'm minor league all-star 25 straight years. You know what I'm saying?
25 years
Different,
all-star.
all
That's how many
years.
years LeBron almost been playing in the league, and he been an all-star for 25 years.
Yeah, since 03.
Come
so
on,
whatever
man.
that is.
We got the best hoopers in the world here.
23 years.
And you looking at one of the trendsetters here. And he talk about Bowie State. A lot of people talk about Gil Goodrich of Bowie, but Chalk was the first.
Yeah, Gil came in there. He was nice. You know,
Now
that's
Gil
my
was
young-
Gil
Right,
was
yeah,
Gil was like that, but
I destroyed Gil. You know what I'm saying?
Chalk
That's
was
my youngin' though.
yeah.
But, man,
Shout out to
gave me
Gil
that.
Goodrich, man.
Cook his little ass. He know that. That's my boy.
Yeah.
Though. He could boogie.
No
But
question.
yeah, I went there first. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, Chalk was the first one. I remember my man Big Ooze, because I went to Bowie after I left. I went to Montgomery College, and then I went to UDC for a semester. And then when I went to UDC for a semester, the basketball team it wasn't no team.
Yeah, that's when they had folded.
So I went to Bowie.
Yeah.
So when I got to Bowie, I was up there hooping, but I was also on tour with the music.
Yeah.
So that's when the tour, so I wasn't up there trying to hoop, but I was up there, got my degree in the music program.
Oh, that's great.
And
yeah, BSU,
we
bro.
did win a championship in the intramurals though.
Yeah.
But kids, do your schoolwork, man.
Do your schoolwork.
Do your
man.
schoolwork. Schoolwork is important. Like some of us had 1 foot in the gym and 1 foot outside. You got to have both foot in that classroom and then take both of them feet to the gym.
There we go.
So I want to touch bases on that 100,000 that you won, because that's a great accomplishment. And I feel like that was a stepping stone for you to get your name out there on a bigger platform. And that's, to some people, can be life-changing money. So talk to me about that experience, man.
Oh yeah, that was like a great experience, man. But it was more than just, you know, the $100,000 in one-on-one. Like this was like probably a 40-day exhibition where we got to go to Harlem. The final 12 players go to Harlem for like a month and a half. And this is a reality show. So this is 24 hours, 7 days a week. That's what I'm saying. All this, man, the cameras with me is regular. You know what I'm saying? This is 2 months. This is MTV. This isn't a motherfucking sideshow or this or that or, you know what I'm saying, a little minor networks. This is an MTV. So I'm on this joint 24 hours, 7 days a week, right, for a month and a half. So you're mic'd up all day. There's cameras in every room, all this. We go into New York City. They like rent the hostel or whatever they did, bought the hostel or whatever. So we like got 1 floor in a hostel. A hostel is like an international place where if people ain't got a place to stay, they stay there. They put a joint. This is MTV with all the bread. They got us in the hood in a hostel. Okay, bet, let's get it in. So now every day somebody's eliminated, 12 players, 11 players, 10 players, 9 players, 8 players, because we'll play 5-on-5, 5-on-5, then 4-on-4, 4-on-4, 3-on-3 until it became 1-on-1-on-1. So the final episode was 1-on-1-on-1. And I was fortunate enough to win, but that was Magic Johnson, one of the greatest players ever. Pee Wee Kirkland, the greatest streetball player ever, and MTV. So that was a 10-week show. I went 10-0, never lost.
Yeah, the city was on
won all
Smash.
the
The
bread.
area was on Smash when that was going on, man. We felt like we won watching you do that.
And we did,
Yeah,
for sure.
So we did win. That was a win for us all,
Yeah, that's
man.
like real live. Because that was back when we like really put DC on my back. This is before Wale and all that, Kevin Durant, none of that was there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I was like, I got this, you know what I'm saying? And I definitely represent DC everywhere I go.
Yeah, for sure.
Right
That was-
here, Washington, DC legends, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm going to represent the city.
Yeah, that
So, absolutely.
That was a hell of a moment when that happened, man. And we was proud of you. Same thing when Sponge did it. Rest in peace to Sponge, another
R.I.P.
legend,
Sponge.
man. Like you guys
That's my brother.
really put this
R.I.P.
area on the map as far as those one-on-one matchups and on a national level. And, you know, shout out to Sponge, man. Rest in peace, man. Another
R.I.P.
legend
Sponge, for
that's no
sure.
longer here with us. And so I want to ask you, like, far as players go, who were some of your inspiration or favorite players, far as like locally and like NBA wise or professionally? Like you could just give me a couple. You don't got to, or just one.
Yeah.
Or
I mean, a lot of. Well, I would say in this area, you saying locally. I mean, it's the Greg Jones. You know what I mean?
G.
It was
Jones,
Frank
that time.
McQueen. That boy was so cold, man. The Pep Tyson. You know, the Tutus, all that.
Tutu,
Greg, Kurt Smith, you know what I'm
Oh,
saying?
yeah, no
Those are the
question.
legends, you know.
Kenner League
Stacey
days.
Robinson older, but you know, you heard the stories and all about Stacey
Shout out to
Robinson.
Stacey Rob,
What a
man.
great man and great. So like I'm learning from all these guys, you know what I'm saying? But really a lot of them was my also like Steve, shout out to Steve Francis, Mascari.
Shout out to
you know what
Wayne
I'm
J.
saying? All them guys, you know what I'm saying? So we used to go at it with them guys. They was a little older, but I used to go at it with them.
I was there.
You know, and you was there.
I seen it.
So that you know, I forever like those moments. I remember those, you know, still always, and those is kind of my part of my foundation of the game. You know what I mean? So even when I go play, you know what I'm saying, I'm representing like all of that. So I got to bring it to a high level because that level was a high level. You know what I'm saying? And be able to get that as a youngin' to help me become a greater player and that competition. They were the greatest players in the city, probably some of them all time. Vic Page, shout out to the video.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? All them, man. We had a team called the DC Legends, man, and it was like Greg Jones, Kurt Smith, Tutu, Pep, some big guys, and then like me, Sweatsuit Bill, man, video. I mean, we had probably 15, like this is all like, and we went 50-0 across the whole America. So we went 50-0. And, you know, so there's those guys, you know what I'm saying, I always got love and respect for, you know, on a high level. And then the OGs like the Stacey Robinsons, Uncle L, you know, all the greats. And then there's the NBA greats, you know, like the Sherman Douglases when I was little, or the Charles Smith from Georgetown. That was a heavy influence on me when I used to watch as a kid. Georgetown, Charles Smith, you know. So those are some guys from the local that really, you know, helped me inspire and take me to the next level.
No question, man. And those are some hell of a names. Like, just sitting here listening to you saying those names is taking me back. Like when Coach Rod used to have all y'all in the gym, and I mean, from Dermot Clinton's.
I was going to say D-Mac,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying?
Dermot Clinton's, David Vanderpool.
Vanderpool.
I remember Elton Brand was down there.
Man, that
Pete
jam.
Bogans. I mean, it's just like people don't understand, man. Like right in our neighborhood as kids, as young as kids, just watching that, man, that's put a spark to us, man.
Yes.
Like we can do this too. Especially just Kenny Smith was down there.
Man, because
TNT was
Steve
right.
Francis had everything
Yeah,
going, man.
man.
You know what I'm saying? He brought it home, you know what I
Tell you,
mean?
man, that was just a hell of a time.
Shout out to Wink.
It ain't like that no more. Like everybody just want to get a highlight and don't put the 10,000 hours in.
Yeah.
Or everybody just see a tray ball at the 3-point line and want to shoot it. But it was really wars, and we built fellowships and lifetime brotherhoods in between those lines,
And
man.
you really had to earn it. It was not no
Yeah.
one-stop wonder. Like, if you come in 1, 2, 3 days, I don't care if you're there a couple weeks,
Yeah.
like, it's not easy to get respect. And in this city, it definitely wasn't
Yeah.
rocking.
We wasn't even
you
going
had to
in the
earn
house.
that
Yeah.
shit, bruh.
Nah, yeah, for sure. You had to earn it.
And you had to earn it. And it was not
We don't
coming
care what
off.
your highlight tape look like.
it wasn't none of
We
that.
we want to see it.
Yeah.
You have to come and prove it. You're going to get your opportunity, but you got to put that work in.
Man.
Yeah, so another thing, man, I just want to, not only are you just doing what you're doing as far as that, I've seen you doing a lot of good work in the community across the nation. You've been in a couple sitcoms, movies, and shows.
Absolutely.
So talk to us about the acting part. Like, how did you come upon that?
Well, I think those opportunities kind of just come through the game of basketball, and that I am like being able to express my talents through the game is kind of open up other doors sometimes. So like, I've been in movies, I've been in like a couple different movies, White Man Can't Jump 2, Cookout 2, a couple other ones, Bel Air, sitcoms, and a lot of different little things. And those just come about by just being, I think just being just being yourself, and then knowing what you do. Like, I stay in my lane, and then sometimes some things come. So, those are just blessings, really. Just from once again, I think it's just from mastering my craft, and then things come from it. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely, absolutely. Well, I see that, lately, I've been seeing you out there hooping with your son, Zay, who's like 6'5". He got a well-polished game. He got great size to him. And he look just like you. So I just want to hear how it feels for you to be out there at this level, at this point of your life, to play with your son, to share those moments, and how proud of you to see his game blossom into what it is today.
Oh man, it's amazing. I mean, that's a blessing by God. You know what I'm saying? That's the different things that the game give you. But ever since he was little, like I would bring him on the courts, bring him on the court with me when we playing, like pick up and all that. He was little. So now, like he's grown, and he's like my number one go-to player. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I need something, he gonna get it done. If it's a bucket, a stop, whatever, like,
He dog, for
and he
sure.
been putting in the work, so I'm real proud of him. But it was a process, because I didn't want to make him. This is my life, and it's unusual behavior. Like, it's not healthy the way I am with basketball. As much as I've been OD, like obsessed with like whatever it takes for the game and like that. So that isn't really what I wanted them to be, my sons. So I want them to like do what they want to do, and if they want to do it, then yeah, let's get it. You know what I'm saying? And I think that came a point in time, and then we went across the country. Like, we lived in Florida. He was playing in Florida. Like, when my other son was first, so I got 2 sons. So both of them is real nice. But you seen the one, and the other one, he was all city in Los Angeles.
Okay.
And so both of them can go, and like I say, it's their path though. But it is amazing to be able to play with them, and then watching them develop, man. And now, like, I'm gonna go to you for the bucket. You know what I'm saying? Or you can go here. I mean, it's a.
Nah, I see it.
It's
I'll be
real.
watching. I'll be tapped in, and
Yeah, it's real.
it's definitely like he can play, man.
Yeah, he
can
ball.
play, man.
So now he got himself a scholarship, and I think he'll go pro. On what level we'll see. Depending on his work ethic and how good he be. What God got for us. But I think he's on his way.
Well, shout out to you, and shout out to Zay. Give yourself a lot of credit for bringing him this far and being an inspiration to him, because he's on the right path, man, and he can boogie. And I've watch him just go at people, no matter what your name is,
Yeah.
whoever in front of him, he see red.
That's right.
So shout out to Zay. Shout out to you for that.
Zay.
Yeah,
Shout out to
for
Zay,
sure.
man.
And I wanted you to talk to us about, the Rucker, because I seen you've been up there for years. You've got great relationships with legends from up top of New York, man. And I see you still at the Rucker,
Man.
making the crowd go crazy up there. So talk to me about the Rucker. How long you been doing that, and what it's like when you going up there, stepping in them gates up there.
Yeah, well, so when you go up to Rucker Park, 155th and 8th Avenue in Harlem, man, it's a different vibe. They really love the game of basketball, and it's Harlem, so it's a flashy. You in the hood, you in the projects, but this is like Broadway though, for real. You know what I'm saying? it's all love and it's showtime. So the love and respect I do have, you know, is great, and I appreciate that very much. But that shit don't matter when the ball up. You gotta do that shit again or get out the way. So you know what I mean. It's like I know I gotta bring my game when I come up there. I'm representing Washington D.C. I'm representing the game, and it's just always been a special place to play. Like even when no one's out there, like you just know what you on. Like there was a movie called Hollow Ground, and you really on them. And Pee Wee, my man, like Pee Wee coached me a year. You know what I'm saying? Up there, I led Rucker Park that year, like 42 a game. It was like 07 or something, and I still got a great relationship with them. You know, there's so many legends up there, and they know the game. You know what I'm saying? So when you go up there, it's like you gotta bring it, and that's why I like to still go up there, because I want, like, that's right here. You know what I'm saying? Right on the arm. You know what I mean? So imported. You know what I mean? When I go up top, I'm imported. They call me that. That's what they call me, imported white chocolate.
Hey, no question,
so,
man.
When I go up there, it's been like 23 years. I'm probably the all-time leader scorer. I guarantee, like, I never even said nothing, but there's no way. I've averaged over 20 points for 23 straight years. You know what I'm saying? And I'm averaging over 20-something right now.
You say that like it
ain't never been a year I ain't averaged over 20-something up there.
It's just that easy for
and it ain't that easy, really. You know what I'm saying?
I mean,
like,
you make it look that way, you know what I mean?
Then I got to drive 4 or 5 hours up there in the traffic. Got to pick up whoever I'm bringing. Got to come back. But you got to go up there right off the road, you know what I'm saying? And you got to come in, you got to bring it. Because they coming for they try and boogie. You know what I mean? They trying to get you out the way.
So what keeps you motivated to keep doing this and taking those long trips after all these years when you got nothing to prove?
I got everything to prove. It's unusual behavior.
No question.
You better tap in, man. Understand it now.
We don't care what your trend is. We don't care what everybody else doing. We doing what we doing.
There it is, man. You follow your heart and I follow God,
yeah.
man. So that's what he said, do we doing.
Exactly. So shout out to the Rucker. Talk to me about playing down the farms and playing up Brunson.
All right.
So how's the atmosphere in those arenas for you? And just tell me some of your experiences playing in those two leagues.
Yeah, man. Well, let's keep them separated. We can separate
it.
Let's go to the farms.
Yeah, let's
all right.
Shout out to Miles.
Shout out to Miles and the Goodman League at the farms, man. We always give you your flowers, man. You've done a lot for the city. I mean that league, you know, it has been here for pretty much as I was a youngin', it started getting together, and then like I remember playing it 1998 in the farms, like the first open, like probably, and there was nobody down there, you know, it was just literally like just the community, just the local dudes, and then they got Kurt Smith to come play, and then the whole city started coming out that joint, man. Mm-hmm. And then you got Greg Jones to play, and they're all now all the whole city's out there. When you get them legends right there, at that time, everybody was coming to follow them, man. So that experience that he created out there, and then when he's on that mic, you know, he gonna check your heart and soul. So when you come in them gates, you gotta be ready. You know what I'm saying? And you cannot take it personal. Yeah. You know what I mean? Or he gonna go. So it's more of a like a show and prove. You know what I mean? And it's more like a little bit more gritty and grimy. You know what I mean? It's just physical. You're not gonna get no calls, nothing like that. But I mean, I love the gates. You know what I'm saying? I think that helped me also be the player that I am today because of having to go through them joints and having to go through certain situations and competition in certain environments. So both of those have elevated my game, and they're actually two different type of ways. So it actually helped me in two different ways. Cause this joint give you all the love right away. This joint, our city, man, we don't give a fuck. Like, you got to do that shit again, and you steal some shit. So that make you even keep going. And then, so I just feel like I've used both, and it doesn't matter. Like everybody in us, I'm the man. No, I'm the man. You know what I'm saying? So it's like that competition. So that also made me better. And then Miles on the mic, he's going at you. Mm-hmm. He's going at you. You know what I mean? If you're not bringing it, like I don't care. I seen NBA people come in there and have to leave and be embarrassed. You know what I'm saying? So you got to stand through that fire and that farm.
Yeah, Sarge don't be playing.
Got to love that. And the people out there too, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's a hell of an atmosphere.
You're not very impressed very easily around my way.
Yeah.
Out the south side. You feel me? It's not very easily impressed. So if that's what you're looking for, you're not going to get that. Like, oh, you looking for okay. So you better find that in your own damn self.
Right.
So that's why I say that shit helps also. I mean, for me personally, I think all this has helped create my overall, player.
Yeah. So
create a player.
One of the newer leagues, summer leagues like the Brunson, Talk to me about that atmosphere up there.
Brunson, Baltimore City, Maryland. Okay, that's a nice place. It's a Sundays. You know what I mean? You got a lot of talent in the building, man, and everybody's coming from Baltimore, but they coming from a little up north than Baltimore, and they coming from down DC, and they coming from Maryland, PG, all that. You're gonna get some great bumping there, and it's inside, it's pro rules. So, you know, I done cooked that Brunson up real good. But it's definitely a very competitive place. You catch some pros in there. Just like down in Goodman, you'll catch some pros. Just like in New York, you'll catch some pros. So it's a real great atmosphere. And the whole city comes out. I mean, they were. I don't know how it is right now. I was definitely there last year. It was still packed. They come out, it's Sunday, and it's the place to be, man. Baltimore loves basketball, man, and it's another city. So these cities that love basketball, man, they're special, you know, but they're in their own right. And I just like to respect it and go get that bump wherever it's at.
No question, man. Bump, man. See, we're gonna go hard or go home.
That's it.
So one question I want to ask you is, tell me one of your favorite players that you played with. I don't care about the status or name. If you can, tell me who's somebody that you've played with that you really enjoyed that, and tell me somebody that you played against that you feel like, man, this dude gonna make me work tonight, or
it's a lot of them.
Yeah, but if this is one that can just stick out.
Like when me and Baron Davis went at, I mean, that was a pretty tough matchup. I mean, I mean, that was tough. Like, I like Baron Davis. I mean, I still had about 30, but he was a problem because he was strong. He was super athletic, and you know, I mean, I was like, damn, oh, this is real. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I played against so many pros, you know.
I know it's tough to ask that question, like, but if it's one that stick out like
great
BD,
question. That's a great question.
Yeah.
I played with Allen Iverson. I mean, that was great. Like we was
shout out to Chuck, man.
Bubba Chuck, you know what I'm saying? My man AI. I mean, we played together in his hometown. We were in the backcourt together. I had 57 points, got the MVP. Iverson had 42. So together we had 100
That's 100 points, man.
We had 100 points that day.
Between two guards.
In his hometown, like 10,000 people out there. It went crazy. So, you know, playing with AI was real special. Another time when I brought Kevin Durant to Rucker Park, and Kevin had 66 and I had like 30-something. So that was another 100-point joint. I just let Kevin got hot. Like he was 0 for 6. I'm like, yo, go to the rack, do something. Like, why he 0 for 6? I'm cooking. You can check the tapes. I'm cooking. I'm barbecue Lou out here. They say, Kirk Schilling, they got blood in the sack. I cross him back up, give him this joint. I'm like, come on, Kevin. Then he started clicking. And then it was like, give him the ball and get out the way. You know what I'm saying? Then it's just get out the way. So I was on fry, but this man got to cooking like that. Hey, man, here. So that day, that's a 100 clip because I had 31. He had 66.
Oh, yeah, that's a meatball.
So that's was a great playing with an NBA superstar. Now playing against, we talk about Baltimore City. I mean, before there was ever a Brunson League, there was the Kirk Lee Celebrity Basketball Game. And the Kirk Lee Celebrity Basketball Game was Sam Cassell, Gilbert Arenas, maybe Franchise was there sometime, Nick Van Exel, Juan Dixon. Man, there was so many pros in that joint. Carmelo Anthony was out there. Carmelo, Chris Paul, Rudy Gay, they're all on the same team. I got 55. I'm MVP. Get out of here. 55, and we won. Me and Juan beat all of them. They was lining them up like a shape-up. I'm talking about 3-4 years straight. You know, 5 years straight. They call me the speed limit when I come out of Baltimore. So when you talk about Baltimore, say, yo, where's the speed limit at? Because I got to do 55 when I go that way.
Hey, unusual behavior right there.
This shit is
giving
real.
pros 55 like it's nothing.
And the win. And the W.
And the W. And being an all-star for over 25 years and some of the toppest, most competitive ever.
For
created.
Sure. For sure.
So, Chalk, man, just tell me, I'm going to ask you like 3 more questions, man. So, just tell me, out of everything that you've done, I know it's going to be hard to think about everything, but give me like one of your greatest accomplishments that stick out to you and that's dear to you. Like, I've done all this, but what do you feel like one of your greatest accomplishments, man?
Being a parent, being a father to my kids, like, that's the best.
No question, man. That's a hell of an answer, man, because we're fathers first before anything else. We wear a lot of hats, but we fathers first, man.
100%.
So
that's the best blessing I've had.
Yeah, no question. It's nothing like being a father. Shout out to the real dads out there. So, talk to me about some of your future endeavors or your future plans or things that you got coming up in the future. So, man, the people who aren't familiar with you can tap in.
Absolutely, man. So we on the move, man. We gonna have I don't know what we're gonna call them yet. So it's kind of some undisclosed. We're gonna have a sneaker drop soon.
Okay, I need that.
So
Put
yeah,
them
we're
in
gonna get
here.
them white chocolates out there, but it might not be. It might be. We might call them the RGs or something. So it's under the you know what I'm saying. We might call them Guild Times. But whatever they're gonna be called, they're gonna have that flavor like Pooh Bird certified flavor. You feel me? Because my man Ben stay fly all day. You know what I mean?
No question, man. I run in the chalk in the town. We out in the streets. Bumping heads. It's always love.
Always official.
We make sure each other good. And, you know, we having a good time.
And more, even though that's wonderful, man, I just want to also salute you, Pooh Bird, because, brother, I see what you're doing in the community. I see what you're doing with the youngest. And that's why I made sure I had to come and do this interview for you, because I love what you're doing. I salute what you're doing. And I know, brother, and I appreciate it. You know what I'm saying?
Love,
so I see you, brother.
That's
so
love. I appreciate
that's
that.
Me to you, my
and
brother.
It's definitely mutual,
definitely
man.
appreciate what you're doing.
We only deal with good people. I don't have no friends. If you my friend, you my family. And this is my brother. It's been that way over 30 years. We connected to a lot of the same people. Shout out to Greens, Phoenix, Full Block, everything. And I want to ask you a question that has nothing to do with either one of us. So I'm going to give you 3 names, and I just want you to rank them from 1 to 3. And if you want to say why, cool, but if not, you don't have to. Jordan, Kobe, LeBron.
I mean, you know, that's a good joint. Everybody want to know that. I mean, if you looking like, of course, I'm going to say Mike, Kobe, then LeBron. But it's...
Thank you.
It really depends. Like, that question can get, you know what I'm saying?
It can go either way.
Like, because, like, okay, I mean, if you just talk about who can do it, who the fuck you going to get a ball to, I'm going to give it to Mike, then I'm going to give it to Kobe, then I'm going to give it to LeBron. And then you can run it like that. Yeah. And then the other way you can look at it is like, who are you going to come pay to see? Who are you going to pay your ticket to see? I might go pay who you going to pay your ticket to see? You going to pay the Magic, Mike? First. Huh?
I might pay to see Kobe first.
Right, that's what I'm saying. That might be me. I might go see Magic first or AI. Yeah. So it gets, you know what I'm saying? So, and then you can say who did it the longest. Now you gotta go LeBron.
Nah,
you know what
shout out to all of them. All of them legends in their own right. It's more so about what your style of play is. Because some people like New Balance, some people like Reebok, some people like Nike.
That's a fact.
So it's no wrong answer. It's all about preference and what fits your style. Like me personally, Mike.
I'm going with Mike.
And then some people.
They go, you a Kobe. You gonna go with Kobe.
I'm a Kobe.
So it might be just your generation too, though.
That's what I'm saying. Some people watch Kobe play 20 years straight.
Yeah, they gonna love Kobe.
Some people put Mike at the intel, but I'm putting Mike first because I seen what Mike did.
Yeah, you can't
and I'm a student of the game, and I respect killers. Man.
Yeah, and what about the wow factor? Like that shit is wow.
The aura is crazy.
The wow
Just
factor.
like you see Jay-Z this weekend. It's the aura, man.
Oh, the aura is a whole nother thing.
The aura is different.
And then, all right, now, even though that's my pick is Mike, Kobe, then LeBron. Now, if you're looking at it really, who did it the best, the longest, it's LeBron. That man came out in high school. He averaged right away all-star. It ain't no year or two later, shit like that, no college, and then all the way 20-something years, and he's still over 20-something game. So then you got to be like, damn, so it's like it's a peak joint, and then who's lasted the longest and who's the best for the longest.
Yeah. So, everybody.
So I don't think they reached Jordan peak.
Nah.
But ain't nobody reached LeBron longevity.
Yeah, it's
to be that effective for that long.
It's no wrong answer. It's all about your style, what your preferences, what you like. Because we can have 3 beautiful women right here.
And I'm hitting them all. Unusual behavior, man.
Unusual behavior, man.
I do that.
Unusual behavior. It's never no wrong answer. We just talking about the greats.
For sure, man.
And I got my man Chalk in here, man. And it mean the world to me that you pulled up on me, Slim.
I greatly
it's
appreciate
nothing but
it,
love. I love you. Keep doing the good work.
Keep being great,
we're gonna keep
brother.
rocking with you. And we unusual. We nothing like you. We don't care what your trend is. And we don't care what's going on. We do what we want to do. And we setting the trends. We out.
We out.
Get richer, ducking ducking all of these haters. The ladies trying to get with us. Always stack 'em on paper.